you're invited to embark on a journey of faith.
Why here? Because of an invitation. And that invitation came from the pastor who lives across the street from where we moved here.
And the first Sunday that we attended was Fire Up, so that kind of got us going with what was going on at the church. So anyway, that kind of made us feel like this is the place we needed to be.
One of the reasons we chose Joy United Methodist was because of the warmth that we felt as soon as we walked in the door. When Dennis Price called my house to see how I was doing, I thought that was like just the best thing. And every time we come in here, we feel like such a part of a family.
I do 8 o'clock church. I guess I'm a little bit more traditional in a sense that I just enjoy that time.
I'm kind of torn at 9 o'clock because I would like to go to the contemporary service, but I also really enjoy my 9 o'clock Sunday school class. And sometimes I do the 6 o'clock ultimate. If one of our kids wants to come down on Sunday evenings, I'll come with them to that service.
Typically the week starts on Sunday morning, about 7:15 or 7:30. We get together and begin rehearsing for the 9 o'clock worship service with the praise band down in the Family Life Center. And we'll do that until 9 and the worship service happens, and then about 10 o'clock we wrap up.
One of my favorite activities has got to be being a part of the worship team. It has been an honor and a privilege to be able to sing with a group of people who love the Lord and who have a heart for worship.
Well, Kevin and I are on various committees, and Kevin's been teaching middle school Sunday school for a long time, 10 plus years. And I kind of bounce around a little more from committee to committee and different things I'm asked to do.
I'm involved in several different things also with the music, with the bell choir and the regular choir, and I'm also involved with the youth a little bit as far as meet with a small group.
Oh, I'd say my favorite activity here at the Methodist Church in Troy is music, and largely because that's about what I typically mostly am involved in on any given week. So, being a part of the praise band or the guitar group or any other areas like that.
It's kind of hard to say what my most memorable moment is, because every time I walk through the doors, it's just a blessing to be able to be a part of a church that is growing and a church that is so alive and a church that wants more of God each and every time, you know, you walk in on Sunday mornings.
Wow. I'll have to think about that one for a second.
I have to say that one of my most memorable moments would have to be going to Fire Up about each year, because as I said, I just enjoy singing and enjoy the worship, and then it gives me a chance to meet new friends. I mean, every year I get to meet different people, and I enjoy it so much.
The first time we came to a Wednesday night dinner when we were kind of thinking about coming here to church at Troy Methodist, and we were invited by a couple at that time to sit with us that night, and I felt very welcome, and that people talked to us right away, and I got involved in a women's Bible study group, and all those women were so incredibly nice and genuine, and I'll always remember that. Even though it was 13 years ago, I'll always remember being welcomed by that women's Bible group, and made me feel like such an immediate part of a church. And I left the church I actually grew up in. to come here. So that was very important to me to feel at home right away.
There have probably been several, but one of them that I think is the most significant has been when we moved our 9 o'clock service from the sanctuary to the Family Life Center. That's involved a tremendous number of people behind the scenes to support it technically, as well as helping the praise team in that service.
Well, for the future, I think that I think we just need to keep taking steps in the way we're going. That there be room and places and opportunities for people to kind of be awakened in their gifts for ministry and worship leading and other ways of serving the Lord. And I think that if we keep helping people to mature in that and their gifts and abilities, that the kingdom will grow just because of the congregation and other people who maybe aren't even attending yet, maybe not even born yet, will eventually experience God's presence because of the creativity and the abilities and the gifts that people here have.
Well, for me, for the future in this church, it's really exciting. I've been part of the building committee over the last year or so, and it started off back when they asked me to be on it, and really it's just really exciting to see the opportunity that we have when you start looking at the people that's coming into the community, the amount of people and the getting to meet some of them, and just some of the things that we're going to be able to do is just, I don't know if we can really realize what's going to happen over the next 5 or 10 years of what we can do to help this community out and what it'll do to help us out in our church too. It's just going to be an amazing thing to see what happens.
The future here is bright. The church was growing before I came here 3 years ago. It continues to grow. And the potential with the new sanctuary is that we can continue to reach more and more people for the work of Christ.